Hey you guys, what's up? It's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I am really excited about this spread because one, I'm using one of my all-time favorite kits that I've ever seen come out from Scribble Co. This was the November mystery from 2018, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think. So I'm really excited to finally use this art following Kirsten of Kirsten Plans. Where is it? Kirsten Michelle Plans? Kirsten of SPC, she's doing this thing where it's like stop hoarding your fucking kits and start using them, and honestly sister, we stan. So that's what I'm doing. Also, I just thought this worked really well out of all the kits that I already had. But I'm really excited because I'm going to be showcasing a lot of my favorite shops right now because I am moving in with my boyfriend, so my budget is super tight and I can't really support all the small shops through all this chaos right now by making a ton of orders. So for the shops that I can't support right now, I'm really sorry, but you can show support in different ways and I know that. So I'm going to shout out a couple of my favorite shops throughout this video by showing you some of my favorite products. So I do have a Pen Gems that's really gorgeous. It's the Pen Gems and SPC collab. I don't really go all out. I honestly just put that pin there for the aesthetic. But this washi tape is one of my all-time favorite washi tapes that I will be using this week. It is from Artbox Stickers and it's just super gorgeous, and these roses are hand drawn, so I loved that. That's from Artbox Stickers, and my girl Liz does have a code for you guys, so I will link that in my description bar below. I also have these, this. But here's its sister or cousin, however you want to think about it. But these are little paperclip charms from Heather of Heather B Co on Etsy. They're honestly amazing. I really love the wide clips. She is super affordable and these are such good quality. I use these dangle charms in my A6 rings and they look stunning in there. But Heather also has these really funny, I love these. They're like snarky, sassy quotes. I forget what she lists them as, but I wanted to show you guys these because normally I shout her out for the inserts that I use, or not inserts, what are they, like dashboards and vellums. But I do love Heather. She is a incredible woman and she's just the best. So these are just really funny. They're like tired as fuck, bye bitch, well shit, 100% that bitch, fuck this shit, tired as fuck, like we love. So I wanted to show you guys those, and I have a 10% off code for you guys. It is IGFRIENDSTEN, so definitely check her shop out. But you will see a ton of my favorite shops throughout this video, so just be ready for that. I am an enabler, so I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Let's go ahead and get started with the spread though. I am using the mini kit format. This was a exclusive to her mystery kits. This was before I like actually subscribed to her kits. I ended up buying this off of a BST, so for whatever reason that person lost their mind and let this kit go. Honey, I don't know what they were doing. But this is a mini kit and this was before I realized how much I actually adore the ultimate kits, and this is also before Andrea. It's a tricky one. Vowels are difficult, am I right? But this was before she released like the sampler for, where'd that rose go? Like the little box samplers. It was before that. This was before that time. Before that time in the planning world. Why is that not like whited out? Like, did I not just do that? Okay. But like I said earlier, this washi is from Artbox Stickers. It is like a foil shop, like a well-known foil shop in my opinion. She has like really cute doodles as well. Like her ice cream ones are so cute. But she has been sold out of a lot of stuff for a while, so I'm not sure if like maybe she's switching papers or something, but who knows with all this crazy stuff going on with the virus, like every little thing, right? Like everything's kind of crazy right now. This paper for some reason is a lot more see-through than her other papers, the other sticker papers from SPC, so maybe she like switched and nobody knew. So now I'm like whiting out this whole bitch, which is kind of annoying, but it's not her fault. That's Erin Condren's fault. I feel like now whenever I like say anything not positive about SPC, I get some DMs like, SPC is a great shop, they've been here longer than you. And I'm like, sister, I'm not complaining. I'm just voicing an opinion, ma'am. Yes, that one came up really good. Okay, normally they don't do that good for me, so wow. Oh, That washi is so pretty. Hi, our box sticker. Oh my god, I hit my tripod. Okay. Clearly, I am rusty. I haven't done like a talk video in forever. Actually, the last video that I just uploaded, I tried really hard to make that like a normal talking one, but didn't end up working out for a couple of reasons. One, I forgot to speak during the second half of the video. So like that made it a little difficult to do. And then also, I just forget when I'm editing and it takes like 7 years. So I'm just like, fuck it. Just voice it over. Oh my god, I can't do this. Okay. Wow, this washi is stunning. I also have sticker albums from Artbox Stickers, so if you are always looking for a really pretty album, I would definitely recommend her shop. I do think they're sold out right now, so like kind of a bummer. I'm gonna flip this because I want the gold to show. Because it low-key looks like gold leopard, which I'm kind of into. What was I saying? Artbox Stickers. Yeah. I have these albums. This one's like really full though, so... But that's her rose, and then it has like her logo and stuff on it, and then that's a Clever Cow Crafts heart. But I do have those from her as well. I think that was actually my first purchase from Artbox Stickers, like, to be honest. And I have no regrets. They're really good quality. The only thing I will say is when I first got them, I think they're actually in a haul somewhere. But whenever I first got it, that was not the same line that I just cut the first time. Oh my god. Oh, great. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay. All right, not too bad, not too bad. We recovered. But the first time that I opened up that album, like, the sticker paper on one of the covers was definitely a little beat up. But other than that, like, it's small things. But I always say them in videos so that way you guys are aware that that may happen in your order. Like a disclosure. Like, it happened to me, it could happen to you, you know? Oh yeah, it's definitely St. Patrick's week this week, but fuck it, am I right? Like, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about my office. International Day of Happiness. I cried that day, so that's good. I'm glad we're sticking with the tune. I'm going to go ahead and set down the base because this definitely takes me like 20 minutes to do and it's very embarrassing, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna set down the base and I'm gonna speed that up and put some maybe like elevator music type of shit for you guys, and I will see you in a bit. Alrighty, so I went ahead and laid down the base as you saw in my sidebar as well. I wanted to add a few things into the sidebar and then also talk about some of these really amazing shops. So as I mentioned earlier, Heather of Heather B Co is one of my new favorite shops. She's really, really awesome. I mainly go to her shop for like things for my A6 rings. I think I said that earlier in the video. I'm not really sure at this point, but I wanted to use this well shit script from her shop that is gold foiled. I just thought it was so perfect for this week because this is kind of when everything just went out the freaking window. And then I'm also using these no soda and skincare custom sidebar scripts from Sticky Sloth Designs. I have a 30% off code for you guys that is always linked in my description bar for Sticky Sloth, and then I have a 10% off code for you guys in my description from Heather's shop as well. Alrighty, so that is going to be my sidebar. I am so sorry. My phone is going to be blowing up and yikes, it's just gonna be crazy. It's just gonna blow up everywhere because I'm currently e-learning right now. For those of you who don't know, I am a teacher and it's just been like really wild. We are going to an online platform instead of canceling school altogether, which I was honestly really proud of my admin for not canceling school for the entire year. I feel like it would be an injustice to the kids. I already think that the kids are, you know, getting shortened this year, like getting the short end of the stick rather, because of all of the things that they've already had to been dealing with. Specifically my class, like I've mentioned it earlier in some of my other videos, but my class have gone through quite a few teachers and it's just not fair to them. So yikes. I'm just putting these work labels down that came in this kit. Because this is a mini kit, there's not a ton of boxes, so I wanted to make sure that all the boxes that I do have I'm going to be using and just kind of making the most out of the kit and spreading out some of the color. But I don't like how I spaced this one. I don't know what I did differently, but it just looks dumb. I don't know. That's probably a me thing. Anyways, okay. So starting out with a Monday, this was my last day of like spring break to say, so I did want to use some, I don't know, I was thinking about using this piece of deco from the kit, but I don't think that that would look very good. So I don't know, that's just giving me a lot of anxiety thinking about using that, so I'm probably just not going to. I think I'm gonna instead pull in some hexagons, and I did pull out these marble ones because there are marble accents throughout, and these are the half dipped marble gold. So I think I will actually pull these in to kind of just mark in that I was pretty much glued to my computer, and I'm going to use a Once More with Love munchkin on the computer that was in the kit to mark this in. But I pretty much was just working a lot and I was glued to my computer just binge watching Plan With Me's, so I wanted to use this Plan With Me binge script from Kinsey's Creations, and I haven't gotten into this one yet, so I'm really excited about it. Bam! I think that looks fantastic. So there was that. Y'all, I am so sorry. I had been talking this whole time and I didn't even realize that my camera turned off. So to get you caught up, I laid down this grading paper script from Letters to Apollo, and then this is from the Primrose Corner to mark in that I was grading my kiddos' ISNs that I was supposed to do over spring break, but I procrastinated. And then I used a Coffee Monday script from Letters to Apollo and a coffee doodle from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark in that I had a beautiful cup of coffee while I did that. And then I took a strip of washi from Artbox Stickers and laid it down to block off a big chunk of time there. And then I also went ahead and used a Fox and Pip Girl to mark in just like channel surfing. And I think what I'm going to do is just use... Oh, I'm so cross. Okay, I'm going to use this from Saucy Sticker Co., another really amazing shop that I love to support, to mark in Lazy Night. And I think that looks really cute, actually. All right, so going into Tuesday, I went to work and we were supposed to just have a meeting, or at least that's what I was like mentally prepared for, was that meeting. And so I am going to mark in the meeting with a, wait, where did my thing go? Oh, it's right here. I pre-pulled all my stickers because it's a memory spread, duh. So I wanted to mark in my hours, but I'm just going to do that at another time because I don't feel like looking for a pen, if I'm being honest. But I did have a meeting this day, so I wanted to mark that in for sure with one of these meeting scripts, and I'm going to put it over a page flag that came in the kit. I'm going to use one of the, I was going to use one of the glitter ones, but then I looked at my spread and I'm like, that's a lot of glitter. I'm doing it. I'm gonna go for it here. So I'm just gonna mark that in like so, and then use a meeting script. It looks a little empty. I'm not gonna throw anything in there though, so we're just gonna ignore that, I guess. Actually, wait, I have this idea. Time out. Everybody, wait. I pulled something earlier for this exact moment where I was like, wait, this could be really cool to put in. So I have these from Sadie Stickers, and I love this shop so much. She's really, really great, and they're like little washi strips. I got the, oh, time out. Okay, wait. I like this idea, but I want it on a bigger flag so you can see it a little bit. Like it'll pop just that much more. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna grab one of the big flags, but I don't want it to be, do I want it to be a glitter? I want it to be a glitter. And let's do it on this cream like we were going to do before. And I'm just going to kind of put that in more centered than the last one was. And then just in the top corner, place this washi strip over from Sadie Stickers. Oh my gosh, that is really cute. It'd be even cuter if I learned how to put a sticker down straight, huh? Let me just adjust. There we go. Okay, and then of course putting this meeting script down from Kenzie's Creations. And Kenzie, if you're watching, sister, I am so sorry. I literally just ripped that. Bam! Oh my gosh, that is so fucking cute. Okay, yes, and I'll have you guys know that Alicia, the owner of Sadie Stickers, she like puts all of these sparkles and bows in herself. She like drags, drops, designs, and puts it all in by hand. It's not like some predetermined filter. Like, she's a hardworking woman, and we stand that. All right, going down the rest of Tuesday. So we went in for the meeting, and then they kind of dropped this big bomb on us that was like, oh, by the way, you're never going to see your kids again. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. So to mark that in, I'm going to use this little tiny box that came in the kit. I don't think these are in the newer formats anymore. So sorry, lol. But it's a really cute size. Like, I really truly feel like they should include that. And then I'm flipping in my sticker binder to go to my emotion negative section. And I'm just going to kind of flip through here to find one that I really feel like met my mood, because I wasn't mad, I was just like sad. Yeah, I was like really sad. There we go. Once more with love, here we are. So I'm gonna use, which one looks the saddest? Like, homegirl looks devastated. I'm gonna go for her. She just looks like she has been through the ringer, and that's literally what I felt. I was like, what do you mean I'm not gonna see my kids? I just taught them how to push in their chairs. Like, I worked really hard. So that is to mark that in. And then down at the bottom of Tuesday, I did obviously have to kick it into overdrive, and we started like hella lesson planning. So I'm going to use this girl from the Whimsical Cat that's kind of just doing it all right here. And I'm going to, I think I want to put that in a box kind of. No, I'm just going to set her to the side and then use this lesson plan script from Letters to Apollo to mark in that I was just like in hella lesson plan mode. Everything was just absolutely crazy. And also, I'm the only person that is very confident with technology in my whole grade team. So I was literally learning everything for myself and then running around teaching all the other teachers, and it was like very annoying, but it is what it is. So that was Tuesday. And then I also kind of just went home, same thing, started lesson planning. But actually, I'm going to put in that I got a very exciting package in the mail first, and I'm going to use a half foiled hexagon to mark that in. And then this foiled box icon is from Saucy Sticker Co. as well. and I actually don't like how close that looks. So instead, I'm going to put it down at the bottom, and that'll just be the last thing that I record for this day. And I'm going to put a Harriet Wright Designs divider in the center to break this space up. Okay, so there's that, and then again, I just got this package in the mail, which this looks bummy, right? Like, are we going to talk about it? That looks better. Okay, cool. I just had to like flash the foil at me, and I'm like, actually, it's not bummy, it's bougie. I love it. All right. Going into Wednesday, again, I went to work, and I'll record the hours later, but pretty much I had to like chug a thing of coffee because I did not like going into work that day. It was very frustrating to be there because, again, I was literally learning all of the technology for myself for the first time, and then having to go back and teach my entire team of dinosaurs how to use a computer, and it was just very frustrating. Plus, you know that saying, there's no such thing as a stupid question? I bet if you spend 10 minutes with the people that are in my grade team that you will never say that saying ever again. You would be a fool. You'd be like, actually, you're right. There are so many stupid questions, and your team asked all of them in a matter of 5 minutes. And I'm like, absolutely. I know how you feel. It was so frustrating. Ugh, okay. So to mark in that I spent the day pretty much just getting lessons in order, I'm using this little, what is this called? Munchkin, and then a planning sesh script from Letters to Apollo. And that just went right over the Munchkin, but honestly, I don't fucking care. I really, truly don't. On the bottom half of Wednesday, I am going to use this book stack from Saucy Stickers Co. to mark in that I had to start like stacking all of my kids' materials in their textbooks because we knew at that point that we were transitioning to online and that the kids would have to come to campus later the week and pick up their things. So I'm using the book stack from Saucy Sticker Co. and then a Get Your Shit Together script from Letters to Apollo, which I'm pretty sure that's not the intention that the sticker was made for, but it works so well. What is the saying? Like, that aged so well. Like, looks great. Also at the bottom of this day, I wanted to mark in kind of that I was just really getting to a point where I wanted to either A, karate chop people in the face, or just be done with the whole lesson planning entirely. So I am going to use a half box to mark in that I kind of went into overdrive, and I stayed up like pretty late to get most of the lessons done. And I'm not going to use another lesson planning script because I don't want to run out of them, so I'm just going to have to write that one in. It's fine. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make here. Alrighty, now we are finally on Thursday, and Thursday things, I don't know, things did not get better. So I'm going to be using a another pencil doodle from, what is this shop? Once More with Love, and I'm going to be using this work script, I think, instead of lesson plan to mark in that I was just working. Not to say that the other days I wasn't working, but I just feel like I was putting in the work on these days. Like, I just kind of kicked that shit into overdrive. So these are the work 1.0 scripts from Letters to Apollo. They look really, really gorgeous. I honestly don't want to put this next to it because I don't want it to pull away. Work and work. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So again, 1.0 scripts, they just pair so well with like a doodle next to it, whereas the work 2.0, since they take up the whole box, it's kind of harder. But I really like how that looks. And then also on Thursday, yeah, I literally, y'all don't even know. I started sanitizing all of my kids' things because I really just didn't want to hear it from my parents. Like, this isn't sanitized. I don't want my daughter holding this. Like, okay, Miss Ma'am, I don't want to poison myself either. Like, I'm really not trying to catch this virus. Half your kids don't wash through their hands when they go to the bathroom. So, like, I promise you, it was not a fun time for me. But I sanitized literally everything that I could. And I just wanted to have, like, it was my last day on campus, pretty much. Everybody told us. So, like my admin and stuff, they told us that we were going to be done. And so I was just feeling like very sappy, and I wanted to do something fun for my coworkers and just, I don't know, like break out, just make everybody break out of their shell, because everybody was stressed and we needed something to smile about. So normally on Fridays, my campus does this thing where, let me see if I can push this up just a little bit. But we do this thing on the first Friday of every month where they basically pull out all these snacks and sodas and candies and popcorns, and they go around on this, they push all the stuff around on this cart, and we call it the Friday Happy Cart. And teachers only get to go to the cart and, well, they push the cart to your classroom, first of all, and interrupt your class, which is great. And then you get a little treat for yourself, and they're like jamming music and things like that. So we call it the Friday Happy Cart. And since it was the last time potentially that I was going to be seeing my coworkers, I wanted to do a quarantine cart. So I put all these snacks and sodas and stuff on a cart, and I pushed it around our campus, and I was blaring music in a seemingly silent school, up and down the hallways, just going from classroom to classroom, just brightening people's day and saying like, happy quarantine cart, like here's some Oreos. But it was really great, and it was just like the perfect way to kind of say bye to my coworkers in case we didn't see each other for the rest of the year. So I definitely had to mark that in. But then after that, we went back to work, and then I hated one of my coworkers. Alright, so I used this quarter box from the kit and a Shut Up Munchkin from Once More with Love to mark in that I literally have had it. Like yeah. So basically, my team met for like a last meeting, and they literally started arguing with me about how technology worked. Like, they were trying to tell me that the way that internet was set up is that if a scholar or if one of our kiddos was logging into our online class, that would come off of our internet. And I'm like, no, each kid is logging into their own internet. And she's like, yeah, but I'm hosting the Zoom meeting, so that means that if I'm hosting it, I'm hosting the internet. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. We literally, I was like, I can see how you think that, but also no, because that's fucking dumb. And then I would explain it to her, and she literally got into a whole argument with me. And I was like, ma'am, I don't have time for this. Like, and I wasn't even trying to argue. And then she was doing stupid stuff in the meeting, like, she's like, because we have to have office hours for our parents, and it's only an hour, but it's each night, and then you can just do it by appointments. And she was like, well, what if my parent wants more than a 10-minute meeting? And I'm like, then schedule more than a 10-minute meeting. And she goes, well, what if they want a 15-minute meeting and another parent only wants a 10-minute meeting? I'm like, then schedule that parent for a 15-minute meeting and the other parent for a 10-minute meeting. I'm confused. Where's your concern? But it was like the whole time in the meeting, and I was really irritated. So I was like, you know what? Not today, Satan. I'm really not about it. And then I took all of my things home. It was so sad. It was a sad girl moment. It was. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to mark this, because I have like this munchkin that I wanted to use. I'm just going to use the munchkin, but wait till you see this giant ass script I saved. Bam! Oh, that looks actually kind of cute. Wait. Oh my gosh, no, I don't have them anymore. I don't know where I put them. Never mind. Okay, don't wait. Okay. And then I worked from home. I took all my stuff from the classroom, brought it home, started setting up my desk to work from home. On to Friday. So on Friday, it was a little bit different. I was kind of on call, you could say. So I'm going to use this on-call script from Kenzie. This is a custom. And yeah, I was just like on call. It was also the pickup day for my kids. So they had all of this day to come by and pick up their materials. So to mark that in, I'm going to be using a half box and flipping it over. And then just putting this girl from Happy Dia in. Actually, no, that looks really stupid. So we're not going to do that. I just don't think the Happy Dia girl was built for that. Like, her size was just not the proper fit. So we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to turn it back on its side like it's, you know, normal. And then put the Happy Dia girl in. And that's to mark in that my kids had their pickup days this day. And then also I wanted to mark in that I just did like a little minor planning session before I went to lunch. I kind of just sat down and really thought through my first week of lessons, what it would look like for the kids and how it'll translate online, if it still meets the same state curriculum requirements, things like that. So marking it in with the planning sesh icon or script from Letters to Apollo. And then down on the bottom half of Friday, I'm marking in that I was actually supposed to do this church event, so I'm using a Happy Dia church doodle and a church script from Kenzie's Creations, but I think I mentioned it earlier, like, I don't know, like a while ago on my channel, that I used to do things with my church, and we did like this after school program where I got to basically do all these fun skits and talk to kids about Christ and his love, and it was really, really fun. But when I switched campuses, I no longer got to do it. So I got a text from the pastor that did it with me, and he told me that he was actually coming to my campus to film one and asked me if I would be in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, you already know, like, but of course. And then sadly it got canceled because our governor put our state on a like massive lockdown. So which I'm not petty about, like, at all. I don't want it to sound like that. I think it was definitely the smart thing to do, and it ended up getting canceled, so I used a canceled script from Letters to Apollo. Those are some of my favorite stickers that I own. Okay, so what else did I do on that Friday? And then on the bottom half of Friday, I did still end up like getting up and getting ready, and my boyfriend came over and we just kind of had like a really chill date night. So to mark that in, I think I'm gonna actually use a half box. Yeah, I think a half box would look real cute. So I'm gonna use this half box and then flip to my boyfriend stickers, which I have way too many of. I'm just so freaking in love. Like, ugh, kill me. I'm just so in love. I just love my mans. Times 7,000. Ew. I don't know which one to use. None of these really spoke to me. Okay. Hi, Foot Pop. Okay, Foot Pop is speaking to me right now. So Foot Pop it is. These are from the Fox and Pip. Actually, no. Because I want to show off different shops that I'm supporting, and I haven't showed off Shanice's shop, which I really love Shanice's characters. So this is one of her characters. It is the Ava girl. I talk about her all the time in my videos, but I just want to make sure that I'm utilizing all of my favorite sticker shops in here so that way I can give them some credit, since I cannot personally shop from them right now due to my budget constraints. But I can definitely give them a little shout out here and there. So shout out Planning Like a Pro. Love it. I think I do have a code for y'all for her shop. I will have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure she gave me a code to share with you. So I will look into that. But if not, I know Rachel has one. So one of them will be linked down below. Alrighty. And then, oh, I need a date night script. Hello. How old am I? Like fucking 5, apparently. I'm going to use this one from Paper Kumiko, which is just so cute, so airy, so pretty, so perfect. So perfect, you know what I'm saying? That was terrible. I don't know why I did that. Going into Saturday, though, it was pretty, like, chillax. I don't have a ton of stuff to mark. I went to Target because why the fuck not? Like, who doesn't love a good Target run? And I'm going to put that in a glitter label. I'm going to go with this dark pink one because I'm feeling saucy. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, never mind. So I'm using the Target run script that I put in crooked, okay, whatever. And then I also got on YouTube and I tried to do my makeup for the first time. It didn't end up looking beautiful at all. Well, this isn't the first time actually. The first time was whenever I posted last week in that other video, like when I got ready for the rodeo. That was really the first time. This was like the first real I'm trying super hard attempt, but it didn't come out any better, so that was not a good time. I actually took a picture and oh no, I did take a picture, didn't I? Fiddlesticks, I didn't. But I Google searched on YouTube. I didn't Google search. What am I doing? I searched on YouTube simple eye makeup looks for hooded eyelids, and then I somehow ended up on like this very extra video of Jeffree Star doing a Blue Bloods makeup tutorial, and I was like, yep, simple enough. So just it's fine. But then I ended up just chilling out at the house, drinking a cup of coffee, and so to mark that in, I'm just gonna kind of grab a oh, I have these appointment labels. I always forget about these. So I'll use an appointment label. Yeah, why not? Right? If I have the boxes, I might as well use them. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Other way, sister. Other way. Okay. And then I have this coffee doodle, and these are from the Rose and Tea shop. I used another one earlier this week, the gray one from the Rose and Tea shop. I love that shop. Tea is amazing. Tea, I think her name's Teresa. Tea, I think. I don't know. But she's amazing. Really, truly love her. It's her and her sister-in-law that run the shop, and they always have like these really beautiful designs that are super usable year-round, but they're just like very unique and gorgeous. So we stand that. Also on this day, I lesson planned, so I'm going to use these from Rory Sweet Addiction to mark in that I was just grading papers, and then a lesson plan script from Letters to Apollo. And I know that feels like it contradicts because I said I graded papers and I'm like, lesson plan. But honestly, it's one and the same, because I graded the papers and I was like, wow, my kids did not understand that concept at all. Bam, create a lesson to reiterate that same concept. We love consistency. Okay, what else did I do? And then I hopped on my computer and pretty much just like got everything ready for my class. So I'm gonna use like one of these flags that I think are really cute. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. And then just a Maru from Paper and Milk to mark that in. So whenever it's straight, it'll actually look something like that. Excellent. Hey, on to Sunday. Sunday was really, really fun. I actually stayed up super late on Saturday and I ordered some things from Michael's. So Sunday they were available to be picked up. So I was super hyped because I ordered a bunch of canvases pretty much. They were like paint canvases, y'all, and it was lit-titty. It was a really good time. So we went and picked those up, and I say we because it was me and my best friends on the planet. Love them for life. So we went and picked it up. Ooh, do I like how this looks? I think if I sat it a little bit lower, I sure would. Let's try that. But yeah, we picked up like a bunch of canvases, and when I mean a bunch, I literally mean 18 different paint canvases because I have no chill. It's fine. So we went and picked up like 18 canvases, a bunch of different paints, but we only spent like 30 bucks, and we ended up making some really cool art pieces, which I'm super excited to hang up in my apartment. So wanted to mark that in. This is from Once More with Love, but this is also from the kit. And then this is from Saucy Sticker Co., my bestie date script. Down at the bottom of the day, I wanted to pretty much just let everybody know I actually painted for the entirety of the day, but somewhere in the middle of that, I was really thinking about cleaning my house. I was like, how can I make my apartment, or not my apartment, duh, I'm not in there yet. How can I make my home cleaner? So that was kind of on my mind, but I actually didn't do it. But I wanted to mark it in so that way it wasn't like oddly spaced when I marked in the very last thing of the day, because pretty much all I did for the rest of the day was go home and, you guessed it, lesson plan, y'all. You're so good at this. Did you know that all I ever do now is lesson plan? And to mark it in, what am I going to use? You bet, a lesson plan script from Letters to Apollo. Very nice. Well done, everybody. And with that, that is all I have for you. So let me zoom this out and push all my mess to the side and show you our finished masterpiece. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I'm obsessed. It looks amazing. It looks like a really, really beautiful and eventful week. Even though it was one of the scariest weeks of my life. But I'm sure everybody can kind of relate to that. But that is going to do it for me this time, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll bless you next week. Bye.